Hot off the press, the 2025 Lexus NX in the US gets some updates, but does not get the over-trail package. In this video, I'm going to go over the pricing, specs, and what has changed for the 2025 NX. And again, it's not a mid-cycle refresh. It's only a carryover model year. Let's get to it. So here we have it, 2025 Lexus NX adds color, convenience, and connectivity. So I'm going to skip the highlights here and just going to go through the press release. So 2025 model year NX sees minor changes. So two color options, copper crest in the exterior and macadamia interior, the luxury grade only. And inside, two USB-C ports are now included in the front console, and a wireless charger is available in all grades. Intuitive parking assist with automatic braking and auto rain sensing wipers and the power back door are now all standard. So they say that the NX is offered in 4 grades: standard, premium, luxury, and F Sport handling. So then we can see that in the specifications later on. Alright, so if we look at here, 250, 350 all-wheel drive, nothing really has changed here, so I'm not going to go through that. NX350h, nothing has changed as well. 450h, nothing has changed as well, 6 seconds, okay. And then we look here, this is where we have minor changes. So 2025 blends sporty, sophisticated design and lower center of gravity. So one of the biggest changes is for 2025, copper crest is added, and you can see that cadmium orange, so long cadmium orange, is no longer available. So one thing that's different from the US and Canada is that in the US, they still maintain the 2-tier exterior paint colors. So $595 for the copper crest and the ultrasonic blue, and the other colors are $500. So there's no change in there. So for the interior, the only change that we can see is they're introducing this macadamium interior color for the luxury models. So you can see here the new Lux is available on standard and premium, and luxury is where they get the leather. So nothing changes in the thematic ambient lighting. And here we say the available moonroof or panoramic glass roof gives both the front and rear passenger the ability to see the sky with just a button press. Okay, so it doesn't say anything about the panoramic roof model available for the 450h Plus, but we'll look into the specs and see if we see more there. All right, the F Sport, no changes there. We look at the technology, Lexus interface, still no changes there. So 2025, we see here 6 USB ports. So right now we actually have 4 of them. We have a USB-A and USB-C in the front and 2 USB-Cs in the back. So now we're seeing here we have 6 USB ports. So they added 2 extra USB-Cs and they've added it in the front center console. So inside the console, now you have 2 additional Type-C ports. And that's the same thing that we saw in Japan when they introduced the overtrail. So that's one thing that they're introducing as part of the US model. All right, so cloud navigation, no change. Intelligence assist, digital key, no change. Wireless CarPlay Auto, Android Auto, no change. Remote connect. So one thing I wanted to look here, because it doesn't really say in detail. With remote connect, they can remote lock and unlock, start the car, adjust the climate, and check vehicle health. It doesn't say anything about the seats. So that's one big conversation at this point is, do we actually get to change like the heated seats and the cool seats in remote connect in the US? So I don't see any information here. All right, so safety connect, 10 years, service connect, 10 years, heads-up display is available as an option. Okay, Mark Levinson. So it doesn't say that the 450h Plus doesn't get Mark Levinson here, so further to look into in this piece. Advanced Park is available, and then safety exit assists, and then we have the Lexus 3.0, so no changes anywhere. Pre-collision, no changes. All speed dynamic cruise control, no changes. Lane trace assist, lane departure, roadside assist, proactive driving assist, okay? And we have the pricing for 2025. So I'm going to go and show the 2025 and 2024 pricing in a separate spreadsheet because that will show more details in the comparison. All right, so I think that's all we have for the press release. It doesn't seem to be a lot of a change. It's really color changes and two new USB-C ports. Follow me on Instagram at LSFT Videos. You can see updates on my experience with the NX450h Plus, which may not be shown on any future videos. You can reach out to me via direct messaging if you have any questions on your Lexus. If you like this video, you can provide me feedback in the comments below, like this video, share it with your friends. This definitely will help with the YouTube algorithms. Press the subscribe button and bell icon and get notified when new videos show up. And lastly, if you want to support me further, you can provide me a super thanks or visit my Amazon storefront before you purchase anything from Amazon, and or you can purchase products from the list on the items that I've been using with my vehicle or at home at no extra cost to you. And now let's continue with the video. All right, so here we have the 2025 Lexus NX pricing for the United States, and I've actually put them for all the second generation NX pricing, so since 2022, so that we can get a comparison to see what has changed. All right, so first things first is 2025. Let's look at 2025 here first. Okay, so these are the prices for 2025, and if you compare that from 2024, there's a price increase for the base NX250, about 1,160. The premium has only gone up $35, so I'm assuming the two extra USB-Cs is $35 worth. And then we have the all-wheel drive, also same pricing, so everything is about the same. Even at the 350, pricing is about the same, but we can see that there's a difference in the luxury and the F-Sport handling, where it has gone up a little bit more on the F-Sport handling. Don't know what the price difference is there. And if you look at the regular luxury, you would see that it hasn't gone up as much as this 1160, so we don't know what that difference is. All right, so then we look into the hybrids. It's gone up 1460 from last year. Premium is up 335. I'm assuming because now they have some standard features that they've included. So probably what happened is they've added the price for the standard items into the base price, and then they've actually reduced the pricing because now those are standard. There's not as big of an upcharge. So only difference is 335. All right, then the NX350h Luxury has gone up 1385, and the 450h Plus has gone up significantly, around 2,200 to 2,000, almost $400 difference. All right, so if you compare this from 2022, meaning the first model year, the year that I bought my NX, to 2025, you can see that it's gone up quite significant, 2,265 for the base NX250, and it goes all the way to almost $5,000 for the 450h Plus Luxury. So keep in mind there's a few things. One is panel roof and the Mark Levinson. So I think that's why you're seeing that significant change in here. I'm thinking that's what the price difference is, but I can't confirm that until we really see the whole builder. And for some reason in 2024, there was a price decrease for the NX350. I'm assuming that gas-only models are not selling as well, and there was a decrease. But overall, if you look at the pricing, it's roughly $1,000 difference in pricing. So if we do the comparison in the increase, let's see what we have. So you can see roughly 4% at most, 0.08% for the $35. Overall, I would say, based on inflation and pricing, I think that's a reasonable increase, especially if we're looking at getting the panel roof and the Mark Levinson, then I think that is a standard increase. All right, so other than that, it's about 2% increase, which I think is quite reasonable. And then when we look at the colors, same thing, $500 for the regular colors, and for ultrasonic blue mica 2 and copper crest, you're talking about $595. That's all we have for the pricing. So what do you think about the pricing? Do you think it's reasonable increase, or you would think that 2024 pricing would have been better? I assume everybody would want to keep the 2024 and have the new 2 USB ports and also whatever standard features are coming. But I think what they've done is they just made them standard and now increase the price to meet those standards. So this is the 2025 NX specifications. So what they've done here is NX250, 350, 350h, and the 450h Plus. So they actually broke down the information here. So nothing really major change here. You can see the height is 66.14, which when you compare to the Overtrail, it seems like this is actually a little bit higher. And then look at the wheelbase, nothing really has changed. But one thing that you would notice here, NX250 all the way to 450h Plus, panoramic roof. So meaning panoramic roof will be available on the 450h Plus for the 2025 model year. As you can see that now they have different front headroom, and the 450h Plus also is included in that formula. So very good news for people who want a panoramic roof. Now you can get it for the 450h Plus. Or if you've been waiting for your 450h Plus and you really wanted a panel roof, maybe you're in luck now. You do get the panel roof. All right, so continue to go down. You can see here drag coefficient. Nothing really has changed significantly. You can see now the ground clearance. F Sport is actually lowered. The other ones are a little bit higher. All right, so let's continue down. There's not much change in the weight. And okay, so towing, they're saying that it's standard on the 350, and if you want it on the others. So if you need it, you'll need the towing package. All right, so the fuel tank capacity is 14.53 gallons. And if we continue down, nothing really changes. It does spec out like the motors and all that. And the battery cells for the 450 and hybrids. Timing is essentially the same. So brakes haven't really changed much. So the 450h Plus brakes are actually thicker in the front. All right, and okay, continue down. Okay, so here we have the packages. And one thing that they've done a little bit different this year is they're talking about standard premium luxury F Sport handling. So it looks like it doesn't matter if you have the 250, 350, 350h, or 450h Plus. It seems like they have the standard packages. We'll have to validate that once we have the configurator set up, but at this point, that's what this says. All right, so we can see here, I think the biggest things that we really wanted to look at is you see there's 6 USB ports, and now that's standard across the board. And you can see that the 10 speaker Lexus Premium, the Pioneer system, is standard across the board. And you can see here, the Mark Levinson 17 speaker, it's available on the Premium, Luxury, and F Sport handling. So what does that mean? It could mean that the 450h Plus could also get the Mark Levinson, because there's no numbers, no asterisk, anything saying that that's not available. All right, so let's continue down here. And I think the next thing we want to look at is the panel roof. So the panel roof is available on the Luxury and the F Sport handling. Okay, what else is there? Okay, so the color key fenders, it's only in the F Sport. And we can see here, so you can see here, they will specifically say that the NX450h Plus will only be getting this one. So on these other ones where they don't say that, I would assume that it's going to be available on the 450h Plus as well. Extremely good news for the folks in the US who's been waiting for it. I think you're getting it in 2025. All right, adaptive variable suspension in F Sport. So nothing really has changed here overall. You can see Remote Connect is 3 years. Okay, nothing changed. Core area package, digital key, heads-up display, advanced park. So you can see the colors here too. So if you want the copper crest, it's available across the board in any model. That's good news for a lot of people. And you can see no more cadmium orange, and you can see F Sport only gets the atomic silver, cloudburst gray, red line, copper crest, ultra white, obsidian, and ultrasonic blue mica 2.0. All right, continue down. If you look at the colors, trims, F Sport again, okay, nothing really has changed. So there we have it, 2025. Definitely, it's a carryover model. Nothing has really changed a lot. But from what I'm seeing is the missing panel roof, Mark Levinson, will be available on the 450h Plus. I think that's the biggest news I've seen here, and really the 2 extra USB-C ports and the copper crest color. So let me know in the comments below. Do you like the copper crest? will you actually get a Copper Crest NX? And I'm thinking if you're interested in getting an NX450h Plus in Copper Crest, maybe talk to your dealer because they have to produce them now, and there was no lineup for that color. You may be able to get that color earlier than waiting for a standard white color. Just give that a try if you're really anxious of getting one. All right, so from what I'm seeing, that's all we have for 2025, and Overtrail will not be available in USA as well. I hope that you found that this video was informative, and until next video, drive safely. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please comment, like, share this video, and if you want to see more videos like this, you can subscribe to my channel and press that bell icon to get notified when new videos are posted. And if you'd like to support this channel, you can provide me a super thanks. And until next time, cheers.